You don't expect to speak after death. You've heard of me. Maybe only a whisper. A shiver up your spine while walking the shore of Lake Crescent. They call me the Lady of the Lake, but I had a name. I had a life. And I remember everything. I am Hallie, a sister, a friend, a daughter, a woman who laughed at jokes, loved her family and friends, and once dreamed of a fresh start. There was a time I thought Monty might be the one to make me feel safe. After 2 failed marriages and wandering to this timber town from the Midwest, I just wanted quiet, a little love, maybe some laughter, and for a while, it felt possible. Flowers, porch drinks, dreams of California and better days ahead. Then his soft touches hardened into fists. The promises began to suffocate. He didn't want a partner. He wanted control. He always apologized. Just long enough to make me doubt the truth. But the quiet in our apartment turned sinister. He stayed out later, smiled less. I was always on edge, never sure when kindness would flip to something colder. And still, I stayed. Caught between hope and habit, I feared the breaking point. I just didn't know it had already passed. It was the shortest day of the year, December 21st, 1937. The wind clawed at the windows, and the moon cast thin shadows through the pines. We'd fought before, but something in Monty's eyes was different that night. Not rage, just cold, empty. He shoved me against the wall. I didn't scream. I couldn't. Pressure kept building until everything just slipped away. Then darkness. Not sleep. Not panic. Something deeper. The world vanished, and I never stood up again. Then I was wrapped in something heavy. I couldn't move, I couldn't feel my breath or my heartbeat. I was there, but not. I don't remember leaving our cabin. Just the truck's rattle, the shifting of my body with every turn, the cold sinking in like I had already left the world behind. I remember the turns, sharp, winding away from town and into the hush of wilderness. The way the world got dark, quiet, more remote. The truck stopped. His breathing, sharp, focused, and the door opened. I heard the creak of hinges, the scrape of something heavy being pulled from the truck bed. The hull rasping across stones and reeds until it reached the edge. Until his quick, heavy footsteps crunched on the gravel, getting louder as he came back for me. Then silence. I felt the shift, the jolt as my body was lifted, rope pressed through the fabric around me. My arms were pinned, folded into myself like a child. Everything was tight, restrained, and cold. So cold. The sky tilted gray and empty, turning above me. Silence, a stillness that spread out forever. Oars creaked, slow and steady. Splash, splash, splash. Pulling us out into deeper water. Each stroke sounded farther away, as if I were already sinking, already leaving the world behind. I tried to hold on to anything, a porch light in winter, Christmas lights, songs I still knew by heart, the smell of coffee in the morning. I thought of letters I'd never mailed, things that shouldn't matter now. I was still trying to understand, still clinging to broken thoughts and bits of memories until I felt the shift. A pause, and then the water took me. The cold hit like a wall of ice breaking over me. Water gushed through the fabric, into my ears, my mouth, down into the dark, into a lake that people say is bottomless and cursed. The rope tightened and squeezed into my flesh, held me still as I continued to drop down, down, sinking down into the deep dark, into the lake that people say is bottomless and cursed, is evil sacred. I stopped fighting, and in that surrender, a strange peace bloomed inside me. For years I waited, entombed at the bottom of the lake. The world moved on above me. Friends deployed to World War II. People fell in love. Children were born. And all that time, I was trapped in a black grave at the bottom of the lake, its secrets held in solemn stillness. And then, one day, the lake released its icy grip. After nearly 3 years at the bottom of Lake Crescent, I surfaced beneath a pale summer sky. The lake had tired of keeping secrets. 2 fishermen spotted my outreached hand, then me floating on the surface. The lake gave me back, changed, a reluctant surrender, as though it offered a strange mercy, a bizarre transformation. My skin turned pale, ivory and soft like soap. My face was half gone. Monty denied it was me. He lied as he always had. But the lake and my body revealed the clues. The rope that bound me matched the rope he borrowed. And inside my mouth, my upper dental plate remained, an artifact that proved this is who I was. This is who I am. He was found guilty. He served time. He lived longer than I did. But me? I'm still here. I drift sometimes, not in body, but in something older, quieter, not of this world. Along the edges of the water, through the giant trees near the lodge, where mist seeps through the underbrush. On cold nights, when the wind sighs through the ancient forest, and the lake lies still as glass, you might hear me. A voice calling from nowhere. a whisper at your ear. A light on the water with no boat beneath it. Some say they've seen me, a woman in white, pale and searching, standing just beyond the tree line. I've become part of the lake's legend, a spirit, a warning. But I am not alone. This lake holds many souls, the forgotten, the castaways, all held in eternal cold until the water decides to let them go. Just as the legends say. I walk now in that stillness. I am its breath, its memory. I will not be forgotten, because this lake remembers. And now